Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have brought for you all a Holi special recipe. It is the Mawa Gujiyas. Also guys, I would like to wish all you lovely people out there a very happy Holi in advance. Guys, I am sorry for not putting up this video on Sunday and putting it up so late, as I had gone for a vintage car rally on Sunday and I came back very late. And I was very tired these other 2 days, so I couldn't post the video. So without wasting any more time, let's get started with the recipe. So now for the Mawa Gujiyas. First let us prepare the dough for it. For that I have taken here 2 cups of all-purpose flour, that is maida. You can also use whole wheat flour if you all want, or you can use half whole wheat flour and half all-purpose flour. But here I have taken maida. Now to this I'll be adding 4 tablespoons of ghee. Ghee will give a good taste for these gujiyas. So put ghee for these gujiyas. So now we have to mix this ghee and rub this ghee into this maida very nicely. That is known as shortening. It's also known as moin. And this is done so that the gujiyas become nice and crispy. So we have to rub this ghee into this flour very nicely. Now for checking if the shortening of the flour is done properly, we have to take a little portion into our palms and just press it. If it holds its shape, means it is done, and the moin is done very well. So now we will be adding lukewarm water to make the dough, and we have to add a little water at a time because we don't want a soft dough like usually we make for chapatis, but we want a little bit hard and a stiff dough. So we'll add little water at a time and we will knead this into a dough. And now here the dough is ready. So now we will cover it with a moist cloth and we'll keep it for resting for 25 to 30 minutes. In the meantime, now we'll prepare the stuffing for the gujiyas. Now for the stuffing, for preparing of the stuffing, I have taken a pan and into that I'll be adding half a cup of desiccated coconut. Now we have to dry roast this coconut till it gets a nice light golden brown color, and the flame we have to keep it on low. Now guys, as you all can see, the color has changed to light golden brown. So now we will take this off in a plate. So here I have taken this out into a plate. As you all can see, it has got nicely roasted and it is nice brown in color. And now into the same pan, I'll be roasting 200 grams of mawa. This is unsweetened mawa. We'll just crumble it up a little bit and we'll add it to the pan. This is ready-made mawa which I have bought from the market. You can even make this mawa at home if you all would like to make it and use it. And now on slow flame, without adding anything, we have to just roast it very well till it changes color. We'll have to make this also into light brown, golden brown in color. So we have to go on stirring it, otherwise it will get stuck down and get burnt. Guys, The consistency of this mawa has changed, but it is still, we'll fry it for a little more time till it becomes nice light brown. But you have to keep on stirring it. Don't leave it. Now, as you all can see, the mawa has got nicely roasted and even its color has changed. At this point of time, I'll be adding the chopped nuts to it. Into the nuts, I'll be using cashew nuts, almonds and raisins. I have chopped them into fine pieces, and this we'll be adding now to the mawa, and we'll fry this along with the mawa for 2 to 3 minutes. And now, as you all can see, the nuts also have got nicely roasted along with this mawa. At this point of time, I'll be taking it off in a bowl. I'm using a bigger bowl to remove this mawa because afterwards more ingredients have to be mixed along with it. So I've taken out in a bigger bowl. Now we have to cool this mawa completely, because afterwards when we are adding the other ingredients like sugar, and if the mawa is warm, the sugar will start melting. So we have to cool this mawa up now first completely. And now here the mawa is completely cooled, as you all can see. Now into this we will be adding the roasted coconut, the desiccated coconut what we had roasted earlier. And we'll be adding half a teaspoon of freshly ground cardamom powder. We'll give this both a nice mix first. And now here I have taken 1/4 cup of powdered sugar, but I will not be adding all at a time. I'll be adding first half of it, and I'll just mix it up first. And so now I will not be adding this much sugar because it is enough sweet, but if you all want it more sweet, you all can add all the sugar also. It all depends on your taste. So now here the stuffing for our mawa gujia is ready. Now we'll proceed to make the gujiyas now. Now let us take a look at the dough. The dough is absolutely ready. We'll just knead it a little bit. And now we'll just take a portion of the dough and we'll cover this again with a moist damp cloth itself. And now we will proceed to make the gujiyas. So I have taken a ball from the dough, and here I have taken the rolling board and the rolling pin, and we'll make it into a puri form. Now I have rolled this dough into a puri shape, and now we have to put the stuffing. So we place the stuffing in the center. And we'll apply some water on the sides so that we'll be able to stick it. Now we will roll it up this way and seal the parts both together. Seal it up very well. And now what we have to do, this edge, this tip which you all can see, just take it and stick it in the center. Then just hold your finger and make just a design. Just lift the portion and just stick it inside. So the gujia is ready. In the same way, I'll make all the other ones, but I'll show you another one. Place it under a cloth and cover it so that it doesn't get dried up. So here I have taken another ball of a dough and I will roll it in the shape of a puri. So now here all the gujiyas are ready, and so now we have to fry it. So now for frying of the gujiyas, I have kept oil for heating. Now the oil is nice and hot, but we have to keep the flame on medium, not on high, to fry the gujiyas. So now I'll be adding the gujiyas one by one into the oil. Put sufficient according to the size of your kadai. We have to keep the flame on medium. And we have to fry them now till they are nice golden brown in color. And now, as you all can see, one side it has got a nice golden brown color. So we'll fry it the same color on the next side, and then we'll take them off. So now here, these gujiyas are fried nicely till golden brown. So I'll just take them off now onto the plate. And now I'll be frying the next batch in the same way.
Say again.
And I'll be frying the next batch now in the same way. So now here, guys, the gujiyas are ready. Aren't they looking delicious? So guys, hope so you'll have enjoyed this recipe of mine. And if so, don't forget to subscribe to this family of ours. And I get motivated when you'll subscribe. And without your love and support, we will not be able to grow this family of ours. Also press the like button and share this recipe with your family, friends and relatives. I will see you all in my next video with another interesting recipe. Till then, take care, be safe, bye bye.